Hello everybody, this is future me coming in really quickly at the start of your video with a brief disclaimer. I had lost all my recording footage for the next few episodes, so all of them had to be pulled straight from Twitch. This won't actually affect the quality in any way. I'm still going in and editing out things that don't matter and etc. But what it does mean is there's that banner bar at the top of the screen for the next few episodes, but I've since changed my banner from the last time you'd seen my Twitch overlay. It's a lot more streamlined and clean, so hopefully it's not going to get in your way. Anyway, without further ado, here's the rest of Alan Wake. Hope you enjoy. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Scenic Bright Falls. Those of you that are listening to me now might notice there's a slight difference. I hope you notice there's a slight difference. I have since got myself a new microphone since the last time I streamed. One of these blue snowballs. It's not perfect. I don't have a mic stand at the moment, but that is actually on its way. It's been delayed because of the current situation, and it'll be here on, I believe, Friday of next week, so a week from today, actually, provided it doesn't get delayed again. Anyway, so last time we left off, Wake had just arrived at the coal mine to meet with the kidnapper, only to discover the kidnapper had changed the ransom location. Wake gets there and discovers the kidnapper does not have Alice, at least by the sounds of things. He never did in the first place, period. And Mott actually sounded like a pretty grotesque death inside the darkness swirling hurricane. So for today, we're going to be pressing forward into episode 4.
Shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
You ain't Alice.
I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you lie.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I already don't like this Hartman fellow, but we'll see if there's any credence to what he's saying. I highly doubt it, though. Something seems a little fishy about this lodge.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think.
Which is ironic.
There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
It's ironic because he's actually seen himself on TV a few times.
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Oh, lovely. Can I go out the... Let's see here. Oh, it's just a waiting game. Hello again,
Good
Hartman.
evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. Being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Would be quite the twist if this was actually the final episode, you know?
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly
Lame.
believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
So this one's a painter. Definitely tell from all the paints. Let's see here. What's this? The soul locked. So I can go in one of the rooms. Night Springs video game. That's a nice little touch. So I think that's actually the cover art for Alan Wake, minus Alan Wake himself. Night Springs, a video game from Remedy. Oh, the Andersons. Can't get into their room. Damn.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
That does
I
sound...
wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It seems very
It's
plausible,
all in your
but...
head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
So how is he aware of all of this? That's my question. Like, he seems deeply aware of everything. Yeah, sundial. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. Thomas Zane. Is he going to buy that off as how I found out about Thomas, is by reading the sundial's description?
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way, follow me.
Pretty sure there's quite a few things he doesn't remember being mentioned in the weather forecast.
Good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well?
Can we do a mixture of both?
For you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you out
voice.
of the world
His words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
Sure, Doc.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature.
I see
It's
coffee.
Wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
So there's actually some people that do belong here, it seems.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
Boo.
We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on Video
Elbow strike.
games.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
Get
some
him to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
Well, okay then. The painter, I'm gonna make the assumption.
Come, Alan, this way.
No, must explore for coffee, yes. Coffee will keep me going. Okay, so patient rooms are up here. There's a generator up here.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
So that's good to know for later on. Looking at this, I'm reminded of Mountain Blade. Locked. Alright, let's head back downstairs. There's a TV up here. I have a feeling that's going to switch on later on. He's got pictures of himself all over the damn place. God damn. I mean, I get it to some degree, but holy crap, is he full of himself. Oh, no, here's the painter. Okay.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Huh. So they just started, maybe about the time that, Wake showed up?
Let's start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
I have a feeling I'm going to be out there tonight. Anyway. So Hartman, what, went through here then? Yeah, he did.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Hey, look, it's the Andersons.
Killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And
I'm with him.
These two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby.
Okay, so that explains the names at least.
In advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Well, okay then.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I don't trust you as far as I could throw you, Doctor.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah. Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Yeah?
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
Thomas, they keep calling me Thomas Sane. Oh, game man, randomly minimize. I have no idea why I did that, my bad.
Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash. and I kept it safe from these bastards.
How did a piece of paper give him a rat? Where was he keeping? I'm not going to question it.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words.
So Zane had a assistant.
According to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Yes, they did.
Got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula, local ingredients, medicine. Clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
No, it's not,
Tom
but
just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
so
Took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
maybe a little.
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, god damn it.
I mean, I don't think it was necessarily my fault. So they call her Baba Yaga.
Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
We had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
Alright, well, I guess I'll have a party later on. But, so the Anderson brothers, Tor and Odin, call her Baba Yaga after the Russian witch. Very interesting.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
I don't wanna. But fine, I'll head to my room and I'll stare at my typewriter.
Something's wrong.
Oh, hi, TV.
I'm not myself. It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be.
Huh.
I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Well, that's a hole where her heart should be. So there's my room. Emerson, I think, was the video game dude. Yeah, he was definitely the video game guy. There's an Xbox. Storyboard, I assume? Yeah. DeSoul, I don't think I ever met DeSoul, and that's the painter. Alright, well, anyway, back to my room, which is the only door that's stuck open.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
What kind of retro bullshit is this that I'm using a typewriter and not a computer?
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out.
Thank you, Anderson brothers.
Afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Thank you, Anderson brothers.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair.
Alright, well, let's go see what's over there.
Office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Okay, so I can't get in from that way. I gotta go this way.
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled, adult, diapered asses for it, since you're so tough, Birch.
That's quite the description. I like the Anderson brothers. They're fucking silly.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
So these are all the paintings that were being done by the artist outside.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
So Mott, the kidnapper, the yuppie from the boat, was hired by Hartman. Well, that's starting to make sense, at least. Alright, what's going on here?
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here. Even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Yeah, I was starting to piece that together too when some of the words were replayed. That's not exactly fantastic. What the fuck?
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
I'm gonna do your crazy quack ass to sweat!
I recognize that voice. Barry!
Seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you're in? I am famous. I represent a celebrity. They'll be looking for me. Oh, that's how you want to play it? Is that how you want to play it? Really? Okay, that's how we'll play it. It'll be hardball. All the...
Wait, do I legitimately echo? Is it, like, bad? Like, I paused the game for a moment just to talk, like, because this is something I need to know. I didn't notice it in recording playbacks. Is there something going on, or is it good? Is it bad? What's feedback, please? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I'm in a very empty room. I've got one carpet on the ground, but I might need to get another one in here. I know this room isn't fantastic for streaming, but again, I'm making do with what I have. Yeah, I unfortunately have no sand damping. Is it really that bad then? If so, I'll definitely keep that in mind in the future. Yeah, my headset mic. Okay, that's good. So it's not terrible, but you can notice that it needs more sand dampening. Got it. Alright, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Seriously, man, I'm willing to forget the whole thing if you let me out now. Just let me out! Hey, you think I can't hear you out there? I hear you just fine. What, is this how you get your kick, Hartman? I knew you were weird. You got that weird guy look. If you're one of those nurses, I'll double what he's paying you, okay? Do you have any idea how much I make as an agent of a best-selling writer? A lot. Is a personal check good?
Barry, you fucking dingus.
Barry?
Ow!
Why is he hiding behind my...
Barry, man, I'm glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Good job, Barry.
That's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Alright, in through here. Oh, thank God I get a gun. Do I get a flashlight?
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability in mind.
Oh, that's not good. They did have the smug smile. Oh boy, time to go.
On me in a moment. I had to find a way out. I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
The generator, potentially. Am I in the right room for that? Yes. Oh hell, the generator turned off. Goddamn piece of shit generator. Oh. Hello, Crash. Welcome into the party. There we go. Time to get the hell out of here. That's for damn sure. Ow. I'm tired of having books thrown at me. That was not enough for... Okay, that's all they gave me was one flare, I think. Oh, okay, the flare comes back. That's good.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things.
Okay, I've actually already heard that one. This is one of the new ones.
Followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning, even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
This time I actually wanted to escape.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here. Damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
So that's basically establishing Hartman's character. Okay, that's everything. And what he wanted out of this. Oh boy. Ow! Can I just get through here, or they're locked? There we go. Ooh, okay, time to go. Be gone, spooky ball.
I'm here!
Oh, wait, hold on. Barry, you'll have to wait. I see coffee. I know Barry, but there's coffee. Coffee's important. Coffee. And I see flashlight batteries. I'll take those, sure. Even though I don't have a flashlight yet.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al!
Thank you.
Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Ow. Oh, jeez. Alright. Fuck. Gotta go this way, don't I? Yeah, I do. And now I'm in a maze. Evil, crap, there's, yeah, take him. Whoa, hi there. I don't have the ammo for this. Ow. I have enough ammo for 2 of them. Anybody else I run into now, I need to run away from. Don't trust the mill. That's Hartman, I believe. Not that way.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Before I move on from this page really quickly, I want to ask you guys a quick question, because again, this is me still testing. I did some tests on my own yesterday, but having the feedback from you guys now helps a lot. Can you hear my fan? Can you hear the air conditioning? I didn't hear it on testing feedback, but maybe I just didn't hear it. Again, please let me know. I have both going at the moment, because it's 104 out right now. I'm not in the mood to melt. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's very good to know, at least. Oh, that's not good. Who the hell is saying that? Oh, thank God, more ammo, because I did not have enough ammo for that fight back there. That's why I ran.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long.
Okay. If this is the doctor, all I can say is he fucking deserves it. Nope, it's the orderly. My light is not strong enough to hurt this guy unless I actually focus it, apparently. Oh, you're tanky, aren't you? There we go. Shit. And while y'all are crying in Arizonian, I'm crying in Californian over here. Like I said, it's 104 out today. It's not pleasant. Yes, I'm in air conditioning, so it's not as bad, but still, the moment that air conditioning kicks off, I can start feeling the heat. Mind you, I know in Arizona it's not much better, but still. I feel like I just went in a big circle. Yeah, I did just go in a big circle, didn't I? The way forward must be, yeah, back this way, stairs. Sit down. That's a lot of bird. You could say it's a whole murder up in the sky. Oh, thank God. Now I got some firepower.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
So Mott might actually be the only one here that legitimately probably needed Hartman's care, because it sounds like he's a disturbed person, to say the least. And also, yes, I do want to get out of the desert. As I've stated before, I would love to live in Washington State. This kind of scenery is gorgeous, and I would love to be... Bright Falls is honestly a town I would love to live in, minus all the, darkness and supernatural events. Whoa, hi there. Okay, I don't have the ammo, I don't think, for this fight, but I don't think I have the option not to fight it either. Sit down. Was there too much green here for you, Crash? Oh, fuck. I'm not in California. I'm not saying here in California. I'm saying too much green in Washington State where this takes place.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Hopefully Barry doesn't die. Sounds like he might, but I like Barry. Emil made Tom do it. So Hartman was the reason for all of this, it sounds like, in the first place. Oh, thank God, revolver ammo. I don't know why there's ammo again in these emergency boxes, especially at a fucking hospital, but I'll take it. Sit. Stay. Play dead. Oh, okay, another checkpoint and some supplies. Supplies are good. Another manuscript page.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Okay, then. I guess Wake has lashed out at him a few times before waking up. No joke intended with the name, but... Barry, how are you on the other side of another gate?
You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Damn it, Barry.
I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Damn it, Barry.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it.
Oh, hi there. Hello, Sheriff. Thanks, Barry. Ah! There's another one. Where did you come from? Run away now. Oh, thank God. Ow.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I don't think you necessarily want that. That causes cancer. Also, we all, as a nation, know what bad tans look like now, so...
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest...
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true.
Barry, you're driving in the middle of the road.
Presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. You just need to find it. Look out!
What do you mean? Why are you trying to reach over and say, look out to me? You're the one driving. Ow. That's 2 wrecked cars I've been in now.
God damn it, I'll talk to me!
And with the second ruined car, this is where I have to leave you good folks for the day. We'll be pressing on right here on the next episode and continue with Wake's trek through the woods to try to find the Anderson farm. It's always the woods, isn't it? Either way, until then, please like, subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified of future videos, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!